it's Shannon from Creative Chaos in Tennessee, and today we are back with another Shake It, Scrap It, Create It. This week's prompts is scissors, lime, and tag. Lime as in the color. And I am also combining this with May I Scraplift You. Today we are scrap lifting this gorgeous layout from Debbie at the Inspiration Station. And she is currently at 1,028 subscribers. And I know that she would love to have you guys. She makes such beautiful layouts. And so today we are going to use up all the zip strips. I'm also combining this with How to Kill a Kit with Style. If you've been watching, you know I built a kit at the beginning of the month and I have been working on using it up. All of these are my zip strips that I have cut off of my papers. And I am very proud of what I've used up so far of the collection because it was a big one. But these zip strips have what is on the opposite side of the paper. So this one has the pink like halfway. And then if you flip it over, it has this one. So I'm going to be able to use the whole zip strip and get multiple patterns from each one. And I am going to create this. It looks like she stitched on each X. And I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do that. I do not like to hand sew on layouts. It's just not me. And with my sewing machine, that would be a lot of stopping and starting. So, like I said, I don't think I'm going to do that. But I may take a pin and faux stitch on there. I don't know yet. But I will be right back. I am going to just measure out. I really just don't even know what size to go with. She looks like maybe 1.5 or 2. I'm probably going to go with 2. It would be a little bit easier to work with. But I'm kind of just going to get a ruler and just measure it out and take my scissors and snip all of it at 2 inches. And I have my white cardstock, my lime cardstock. And I also have to use my scissors, which I will, to cut these. And then tag. I have this tag I'm going to use that I created at the crop I recently went to. And it is a shaker. Isn't it super cute? I love it. My friend Mary gave me this die. And I created the paper flowers on it. And then I just used a doily. This is the tag shaker that I have already showed you guys from scrapbook.com that I got, and the butterfly comes with the set. So I think this turned out really pretty. It's going to be my main embellishment because you can see that she embellished minimally. And I also have my photos somewhere. I'm going to use these photos. These are recent photos of me. I went to a garden center and got some plants. Shh, don't tell. And while I was there, I was able to hold a bee. Do you see that? I was so excited. Like it was just a little honeybee. So I'm going to scrapbook those pictures on here. So let me cut all these little pieces and I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. I have cut my strips to roughly 2 inches. I just measured it out on my ruler. I didn't have to use all my strips. I just kind of held it up and then snipped them. And they're not all exact because, like I said, I kind of just freehanded. So I'm going to start building this according to my calculations, which are probably not correct because y'all know I'm bad at math. I'm thinking they started maybe 1 inch or so in from the edge, or 1.5 inches. Probably more like 1.5 inches. to put the first one down, and then there is pretty much 6 in a row, so I calculated how many I would need. I think I needed roughly 60 2-inch pieces. We'll see if it pans out. So I will just fast forward this part. I'm going to go through, I'm going to build all of my rows, and then I'll be back. Alright, so y'all can see I have my pattern. I went wrong somewhere along the line, but it's okay. A lot of it's going to be covered up with photos and all that. Hers is so perfect, and I also think that it helped for a cleaner look because she only used so many colors, and they were kind of tone on tone patterns, so like they weren't loud. Mine are loud because it's the collection. But I also do like the fact that she stitched on hers, but I'm not going to, so I'm just going to use this fine point Sharpie, and I'm going to just draw the black lines on each one of mine. So I will do that and be back. Okay, I think I got them all. I really like the black line through them. I'm sure I would love it even more if it was stitched, but like I said, I do not like to stitch, so I'm not doing it. So Sharpie is good enough for me. I like the fact that she also had all the little black splatters around, but I feel like it wasn't just splattered on. It was very deliberate, how there was always 3, or she may have even used a stamp. I didn't think about that. Okay, I think I'm going to get my stamp out. I have one very similar to this, and that would actually work better than what I was going to do, because I was going to just take my watered down black paint and then just touch my thing to it. But I think I'm just going to actually get my stamp out. So I'm going to use this stamp right here from the Background Elements. This is a Close to My Heart stamp set. Y'all know I use it a lot. And I'm just going to use my Intense Black Close to My Heart ink. And I'm going to try to kind of be deliberate like she was about where I'm putting it. I think that's going to just be good enough. I'm fine with that. Okay. And then I am going to, I got ink all over my fingers. I'm going to go ahead and add my photos. I did mat them 2 times. Once with the lime cardstock and then once with just some gray cardstock from my stash. I'm going to glue my photos on. And I'm going to add my tag. Let's see. I do not want to cover up the bee. I do know that. I have this little piece of fussy cut honeycomb I found. I thought I might could use. But I don't know. I don't know that I love it. Let's cut this in half. Maybe that. And then I could cut some little just plain white strips and do my journaling on. I think I like that. So I'm just going to glue that down. It's not as pretty as Debbie's, because I absolutely love what she did and how it's so clean, but y'all know that is the hard part for me, to do stuff clean. I want to keep adding. I like messy. I like lots of patterns, so mine usually looks a lot fuller. Okay. And she has way more white space because somewhere I went wrong on my pattern, so mine's not as close as hers was. But overall, I like it. Like I said, I'm going to put some little just white journaling strips like she did to journal on right there. I used my scissors, I used the lime color, and I did a tag. So I used all the Shake It, Scrap It, Create It prompts. Oh, and I do have these little bees. Look how cute these flatbacks are. I got them on Amazon recently, and I think it was like less than $10, and I thought I was just going to get a few of them, and I ended up getting this whole little box full, and there is a ton in here. So I think I'll add a few little bees just to tie it in. Because like I said, these aren't any thicker than what this is that I created, so I think it's fine page wise, and once it gets in the page protector, you know, it'll be fine. So I'm wondering if I should add another little bee or not to have the 3. I can totally put one over here. Okay, I think I will. And they're 3 different sizes. These little flowers are super cute too. But I already have my big flowers, so I'm just going to leave it at that. So we need to shake. Normally I also glue these down with tacky glue since they're a little bit heavier so that it'll hold it. But this time I'll just use this glue, and if I need to, I can always re-glue. So that's going to be our page, which I am very happy with. Oh, sorry, I hit the thing. But look how cute. And I'll post a picture at the end. Look at the shaker. I love it so much. I'll post a picture at the end with my journaling strips and all that stuff. But we need to shake for next week's prompts. We only have one left in embellishments. It's time to refill it next week. So that means we've used all the prompts this year. And it's going to be mixed alphabets. And then we have shapes, colors, numbers. Let's see what I can get a hold of. The color gray. So mixed alphas, gray, and for techniques and tools, mixed media. So mixed media, the color gray, and mixed alphabets. So if you play along, come over and join the Facebook group so that you can add your photos of what you've completed, and you are entered to win Happy Mail for the month. And of course, we also have other challenges going on over on the Facebook group. Every Monday, there is a new challenge. Of course, here on my channel on Saturdays, there is an embellishment giveaway. All you have to do is leave a comment on that video on Saturdays. Every Sunday is a new Shake It, Scrap It, Create It that you can play along with. And the prompts are just to get you thinking outside the box, to be creative, to use what you have. And there is no, I'm not the craft police, so there is no right or wrong. If you don't have something, absolutely substitute it with something similar. And I think that's all. Definitely go over and check out Debbie at the Inspiration Station. Like I said, she is fantastic. And I think that's it. So I hope that you guys like this, and I hope that it inspired you. And until next time, bye y'all.